I'm Gerva Aretz, and this is the eighth part of the Kedushat Levi on Parashas Beresheis. And this is one of the very important parts in that it helps us define the meaning of truth, or emet. We shouldn't think of truth for this definition as honesty or dishonesty, in that a person spoke the truth about doing something when they actually did not do it. It's more in the concept of witness, where the heavens and earth witness for what people have done. By way of example, when I plant a garden and I plant beans and peppers and so forth, if I plant them at the right time and water them and they have enough sunlight and so forth, the plants will follow a consistent set of rules, and they will produce in line with the way I treated them while they were growing. And it's the same way with people and circumstances. When certain circumstances occur, we can assume that there were motivations behind those circumstances occurring, and when the same people are in similar circumstances, the motivations will be the same. It's a very difficult concept and one I'm having trouble expressing, so we'll go on with the reading and at least look for it there. Midrash, in the Midrash, Bisha Beriat Ha'olam Emet Omar. At the time of the creation of the world, and since it's the world, it'd be the lowest world, Emet said, or truth said, Al Yavera, do not create it, meaning the lowest world. Ma'asah HaKodesh Baruch Hu, what did the Kodesh Baruch Hu do? The Kodesh Baruch He Shalich Emet Arza. The Kodesh Baruch Hu cast truth into the earth. Shenelmar, as it says, Emet me'aretz titzmach, that Emet will spring forth from the earth, which is in Tehillim 85:12. And we note that Emet me'aretz titzmach also starts with the Aleph Mem Tov as the Roshi Tevot, or the first letters of the word. HaKolal, the rule is, Ha'adam shehu shakran, the person who is a liar, is the translation I found in one use in Rashi, and I haven't found any use of the word in the Talmud or in the Tanakh. So I don't like that translation as liar, because that indicates dishonesty. And if truth exists, dishonesty can't exist, because that dishonesty must be expressed elsewhere. So I'll say, for the person who has a flawed premise, or a flawed way of thinking, that they think one way but they act a different way, where there's no consistency, Eino yachol la'asoch afilu bazeh ha'olam be'iskei ha'olam hazeh. They will not be able to examine carefully, even in this world, the intricate details of this world, or the inner workings of this world. Ki me, for who, and when we get the word me, we're indicating a higher level, the mental level, or the sechel, or the mochin of the person, the thoughts of the person. Those things are hidden. For ki mu afilu masa umeitan ladeber imu, for who would want to negotiate or speak with that person? Because if you're speaking with a person whose actions don't match what they say, what they express verbally, or who's inconsistent in their responses, there's no way to negotiate a contract with them, because we have no idea how they would behave. Uva emet, bi sha'ar mitzvot, afilu kasha'adam eno makayim, and with truth, with the remaining mitzvot, even when a person does not do them or fulfill them, chas v'shalom, heaven forfend, af al pi chen yachol la'asok be'isekei ze'olam. Even so, a person will be able to examine carefully the intricate details of this world, because we can look at the requirements of the mitzvah, and we can at least understand, if we can't perform the mitzvah, we can understand why it would be performed the way it should be, should we ever get the opportunity to do it. Uva emet l'machin, and with truth, this is not so. Shebilo emet eino yachol la'asoch afilu be'esek ha'olam hazeh, because without truth we would not be able to examine the inner workings of this world, because things wouldn't act consistently. We'd plant beans and peppers would come up. We'd plant peppers and dandelions would come up. There would be no contract with the world on the way things are going to work. It doesn't react, and the effects don't react consistently with the causes. V'lochem b'sha'ar mitzvot. This is not true with the rest of the mitzvot. Hakolal, the general rule is, ki ha'emet hu madrega gedola, that truth is at a higher level. The mitzvot are in the world of asiyah, the world of doing, the world of picking up a book. It's a completed action, where emet is in the higher level, which is the cause of those things, those acts that we do in the world of asiyah. Ve'eno ba nakel, and it does not come easily. Truth does not come easily. We talked about in the last section that the word ba means to bring from somewhere else. That truth is somewhere else and does not come easily. And I think what it means is that the truth that we have up here, the desire for our planned actions, the plans that we make, it's very difficult to bring them down to the world of asiyah in exactly the form that they were in our mind. And consequently, it's very difficult to bring them back up from watching other people's actions or the actions of a situation, to bring them back up to what the motivations are, so you can really figure out what's really happening. Ve'im haya efeshari le'olam lehitkayim b'lo ha'emet, and if it were possible for the world, the lower world, to be established without truth, lo hayadam me'orer atzmo la'vo et ha'emet, a person would not arouse themselves in order to come to the level of truth, in order to come to the root concepts are there. V'lo haya oseh shum davar la'vo el madrega ha'emet, and they would not do anything. They would not be able to make any contracts with the world. The word davar, we've talked about before, has the concept of contracting. Whatever they would do in this world would have a random consequence, and therefore they wouldn't be able to come at a general rule on how to behave in other contexts. And for this reason, Hashem Yitbarach did. The way Hashem made it is that without truth, we would not be able to establish a world. We wouldn't be able to establish the intricacies of the worlds, working relationships with the worlds, without this emet, this true concept that is behind it. Bichdei shal yedei ye'orer atzmo lavo el ha'emet. Therefore, through this, the concept that the world works on cause and effect in a consistent manner, one will arouse themselves to come to the truth, the root causes and effect. Ba'avodot haborei yitbarach, through the service of haborei yitbarach. And this gives us a clue of where the service comes from, or where we learn, is that it comes from the Torah. The Torah teachings teach us how to do that. If you want a little more explanation on that, go to the video Ha'azinu, and if you're in the blog, go to Ha'azinu link from the Kli Yakar. V'zeh hishlich emet aretzah, and this is emet was cast down to the earth. In other words, the contracts for how the earth is going to behave were cast down to the earth, so that the earth would be able to follow these contracts. And if we internalize it, they're cast down from the higher levels, the ultra-supernal levels, down to our mind and down to our actions, so everything works consistently all the way up and down. Shagam ba'aratzah lo yitkayem b'lo emet. And it's also with, about our tziut, lo yitkayem b'lo emet. And so it is with earthliness, or earthly matters. They will not be able to be established without truth. And Vedok examine this carefully. And this is one I've thought about for the past couple of days and discussed. And really what we have here is just a hint of the deeper meanings, and I find I can't even express them even with another person. We know what we're talking about, but we can't really express them. Okay, this completes the video.